Alright, hey everybody, welcome to more Starfield. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as we continue our thing, and I hope I'm the right character, to be honest. Am I? Yes. Make sure you like and subscribe as we continue our journey through the Constellation and find out what the artifact is. And yeah, we're just gonna get up and head out. Alright. And I'm using a controller this time, so my aiming's not gonna be as good, but it's easier. The keyboard part, the aim mouse may be easy for PC, but I tell you, the keyboard is just so fidgety. At least now I can detect it. What do you mean detect it? Alright, anyway, let's go out here.
Need some work done?
Nope, I'm good. Alright. How do I open? Don't need any of this stuff, I don't think. Might need that. Keep them. You know, one weapon I forgot to pick up is the weapon at the very start of the game. I did it on another save file. I don't feel like using a knife. No, she now. Whoa, whoa! Oh no! Wait! I'm selling stuff. I forgot what I was doing. Well, I just sold my knife.
If you require help carrying any items, I will assist.
Bye. So you can buy back items, I guess? LB. Well, that was weird. Oh, so now it works. Weird. Alright, I'm just doing some stuff right now. That's what I was doing.
Healthy. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright.
No skill points. Okay. Let's go.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh!
Am I the only one
well,
seeing this?
Of course, that's sure
That
possible.
kid is ugly as heck.
I mean,
seriously, what the heck?
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool.
Quite
Is it
ugly
true that
kid.
that train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th.
That's
by the
weird.
way.
I don't
My
want the
parents
whole
took me to
city
a
celebrating
Chile
when it's my
celebration.
birthday. That's
Kinda
just weird.
snow. But I don't smell
Why is
anything.
that exciting to you, kid?
No, yes,
sorry, 'cause he's ugly.
no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. I'm really rather busy.
Good to know. Well, that's
She
good to the ugly
can't do
kid.
this to me.
I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first,
Kinda
I thought it
hard.
was
It's easy
ecliptic
to keep my
mercenaries
eyes
shooting
closed
at
looking
us,
at
but
you.
it wasn't.
Ooh.
It was these other people
I mean,
yelling about
seriously, look at his
serpents and
face.
stuff.
Ugh. You ugly kid.
When it comes to ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want. Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all, rah, the stars will squeeze you, rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help.
He's so ugly. I tell you, he needs help. You and your face.
It's fine. My dad just has terrible navigation skills. My mom says it all the time. I just hope they don't take too long. I'm sure that foster family is nice, but anyway, I'm
His
fine
family's
now.
probably dead, or just
I hope
abandoned
my
him.
parents don't take too long getting here.
I'm sure your parents abandoned you. I have no doubt about that. I mean,
The well's been
back away
having
from me.
runouts
Really,
all the
kid?
time.
Should be.
Mast finally sent
You're
someone
not
down
secure
there,
this here.
but
May I
nothing's
help you?
changed.
No. Investigations.
Hello.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities,
Your
places
parents
abandoned
totally
in the
dead,
colony
kid.
war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
May I help you? Guess you caught some of that, huh?
I caught all of them.
Galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the star.
Oh, I kind of cut him off. Oops, sorry.
Dream. Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Understood. There we go. Alright. Spaces.
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
I hear that. I'm gonna do, yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are louder.
He speaks truth there.
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
So do mine. Fix up my mic, just knocked it. I mean, I wanted to
Another
ugly
time,
kid. I mean, look at him. Look at him. I want to shoot him. I mean, put him out his misery. I know why you pounced on here. They abandoned you.
Hi.
And I don't blame them.
Does that woman have any code?
May I help you?
Alright, well, that's done. Oh, it's a robot. Let's see if I can talk to him. Electrical cone.
What?
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Well, I'm holding a few weapons, so.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your business.
Not a bounty right now.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge. How can I be of assistance?
Okay, let's go. Ah. Okay, where are we going?
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
No, hold on, I there we go. Wait, did it just change to daytime? I'm nighttime? I think it's so gloomy now.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Neutral. If you have to say you're neutral, you're probably not neutral.
Wish that bartender at Viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us. Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space.
Ooh,
or
an activity.
from their home planet or what. But they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war. And they like to make them clean.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain Dan, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh,
Just listening.
easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
Hello!
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
Wow, she seems bossy.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Wow.
Walter.
Jerk.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
What is with this guy?
Thank
What's he
you,
wearing?
Mateo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now? Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen...
Seriously, what is he wearing on his head?
It's
It's like a swimming cap.
I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
There's 3
That
pieces,
energy
so
that's
sometimes
working
there's a
between
lot
them,
more
no
pieces.
manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None
Some sort
of
of
them.
galaxy.
This proves
Easy,
Nothing.
girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
That's what it looks like.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Uh-oh. Are you gonna kill me?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
No, I want to be a pirate.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle.
Some kind of galaxy map thing? That's what I'm thinking.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together.
Oh, great.
Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I know everyone's excited by the outcomes, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible
talk to
negative
Mateo.
effects.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Seriously, why are you wearing a cap like that? It's just weird.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Yes, I can imagine that.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
If it meant something, I didn't understand it. I don't know anything, but I can't feel it. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Oh.
You're not, okay? Barrett saw something too, and believe me, if he was willing to admit to it, it was a big deal. Just remember that you're not going through this alone. We're right here with you. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Do you think putting the artifacts together may be bad for us? I mean, sounds like some sort of evil plot, you know, something.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Good to know. Let's take this. No.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
There's rumors of an 18th century English translation of the Bhagavad Gita that I was following up on.
Maybe this one will turn out better than the last time.
I'm trying to talk to this person here. Can you not talk out of my teeth?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion.
That adds up.
It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
To Mateo's story.
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Probably.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Check Constellation board, okay?
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go.
Oh, I don't know what I just
Until
clicked.
you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know.
I'm not paying attention to what I
And that
I
means
just
a
clicked
lot
on
of work ahead of us. Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Okay.
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously.
My wife and I have something.
Walter is quite proud of the collection.
I have been
but Mateo
informed
has made
that
more than a few contributions.
Quiet. Tell me what to
Gardens are
know.
out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part. At least
It has been
usually.
determined that
Let's head upstairs.
Cool. These guys
Sebastian
won't-
Banks, Constellation's founder,
Quiet.
had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the
Quiet,
quarters
quiet. I'm
available
trying to
you.
listen to no, robot. What you've just...
Fuel, repair costs, the occasional payoff.
Of course, of course.
Ooh, it's a bar.
I'm just a walking bank account,
Nonsense, Walter.
So this is the bar. Usually no
Man,
tender,
everyone's
so help
just
yourself.
too many
Within
people
reason,
talking
of course.
Just
Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Why am I off of? Why did I think? I don't know. I just checked it.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Wait. Robots are done talking.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time.
Can you face me? Okay, there you go.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Okay, what? I thought I don't have anything. No.
Stay safe, okay?
Okay. I can go. Bathroom in here. I don't know where this goes. I'm just opening doors. Oh, I'm back outside. Ooh, it's a rooftop. I like. Can I sit down on the bench? I can. Ugh, just sit down a little bit. Have a little rest. Look at the view. There's a medical place. Neighborhood search. So okay, one small step is done. Talk to bartender at viewpoint. Investigate burnouts. Some activities here. Wait, no, wait, before we go. Better get up. Talk to you.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Yep, okay.
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
So you're 43 years old.
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. As per Protocol Indigo, which Barrett invoked on Vectera, your identity has been successfully added to the list of humans considered essential and/or valuable. There is no cause for concern, Captain. I am and will remain at your service. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
So you put me asleep. Jeez.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
How do I put ship stuff in my cargo?
Captain Dan, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Okay. Manage your crew. Review, change your assignments between your ship and outpost. Different crews have different skills. Enhance your ship's outpost. Ship, okay. Alright. So,
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
good to know. Let's talk to Walter.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Yes. I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So,
this time,
let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
just watching the grumpiness in the future. I kind of was. It'll be nice.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools
you know,
we
he's
have
not even
to
looking at
build
me.
what you need.
You're not even looking at me while you talk. Alright, that's not a sign activity.
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Nope. Never seen anything in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Makes sense.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't
basically
mean much
Batman.
if I can't
Bruce
put
Wayne
it to good
of Justice
use.
League.
I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted.
You know, it would be
Onto
very nice
something
if you
big.
turned around and actually looked at me.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up.
True.
Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Alright, well, that's everything else. Let's get out.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Good to know. Where's, she's there, okay.
Captain Dan, it is pleasant to see you.
Okay, good for you. I'm out of here. Alright, that's the Constellation. Now let's go to new Atlantis, which is basically the capital of the United Colonies. Basically USA, but in space. Missions. Let's talk to the bartender. And then I'll investigate that ugly kid's family. Surface. They are around there.
Good day, ma'am.
You too.
Agent,
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
I'm sorry, but were you into anything shady just then?
You're looking to chat, then you're looking for someone else. Just a private conversation. Nothing worth mentioning.
He seems shady. I want to remember him. Agent Aguilas. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna talk to her. Lady, get back here. What were you discussing before? Seems shady.
Not interested. We don't know each other, trust me. What, two friends can't have a chat?
Not and then not just walk off when I arrive, no.
Little busy right at the moment.
I'm gonna keep an eye on you too, because, yeah. Can I swim in this? Yeah, I can. There we go. How do I go under? No? Guess not. These network.
Check. Rifle? Already stowed.
Fuel? Both ship and generator?
Waiting in the cargo hold.
All right, then I guess
I guess there's nothing between us and setting up on a brand new world.
you ready to head out then?
One last drink?
Oh God, yes.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Oh wait, what? Who said that? Oh! I could be a security guard?
Something to report?
I'll just keep an eye on that. I'm gonna do the bouncer thing first though. Commercial district. Spaceport. Excuse me, out of my way. The viewport. Let's do this.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Again?
Hey
I've
there.
never met you before.
Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Yep.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
Alright, the well, I'm gonna do that.
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Should I go talk to security if you...
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did.
Maybe if I join security, I can...
And really? I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I'm here for you. I'm not gonna...
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Well, if I join security, I could do it that way. That way I'll figure something out.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
You just met me and you trust me.
I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
I mean, if I could sweet talk them.
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right? Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you?
Let's see. Vineyard red wine. These are expensive as heck.
Stop by anytime you
Someone just leave?
Yes.
Oh, so did it just get dark? It's not time. Alright, we gotta head to the access secure storage. We gotta head to the front, near the frontier area. Don't really care about talking to Sarah. Complete research project. Which one was it? Must be this one. Hello, Sergeant Yumi.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Right. I've got a friend who needs something storage.
Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Let me know if you have any questions.
Do I have a security outfit I can wear? Man. So where do I get
that scientist out in front of Mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Alright, I need to go into storage.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now. Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS. And at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP. Am I right?
What happened to this guy?
Do not bother me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I may have missed. That red means probably still cast still. Is there a way I can get a suit? I wanna get a security outfit. Hey there.
Hello.
Never mind. Let's go do. Thought I could sweet talk into getting this stuff, but Yumi is not into that. That's where am I going?
You know, I went to chef school.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas.
The law is the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestar Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
Alright, I will help him out later. That's a lot of stuff. Maybe I can sweet talk my way in here, since I'm now partway security, I suppose.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
Persuade. You've got some cargo that was impounded I need access to. No.
Oh, security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory. So, you need something, or...?
Yeah.
I can't really just let you in there.
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choice. Choose a range of words to distract a threat. Each choice has a difficulty. Higher difficulty, the greater the chance of choice to fail. But the more points you earn, the more success. Okay. I'm sure we can work something else.
Maybe. Need to think about it. That doesn't mean I'm a pushover.
Okay.
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here.
Can I try
or
again?
else I'll have to call
Or
security.
can I not?
Keep your eyes open. Hey, try and be careful, okay? Don't want a ship landing on your head.
Darn it! It's right there.
It's really not safe for civilians here. Watch for the engine blast, will you? They'll pull you right over.
Here's another way in. Great, now I have to... I don't really want to... kill anyone. Yeah, it's too soon in the game. Maybe if I do a security. Oh, I failed. Probably should have went for the easy options. Guess we can go policing.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. You're clear.
United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
Welcome to Mast. Yes? You needed something? Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Alright, let's go. United Colonies.
Of course, welcome at any time here at Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored. The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is. I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast.
So the FBI.
I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field. And I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. Well, you're certainly entitled to that opinion, and there are plenty of others who share it. We'll be looking out for you just the same. No, my parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. Good luck with the mission.
Alright. I should ask what's in it, but, you know. Spaceport. Alright, let's take it to Sergeant Yumi. Alright. Oh, wait, there's this right way. I have no idea. I don't know what case you mean. I'm
How's
just,
the investigation going? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you,
I guess I can
I'll let you know.
I don't know, I don't know. Is this it? I'm not sure if that's it, but that's what that says. Maybe it is. Maybe this one? Oh, here we go. Welcome to Atlantis. I honestly, I don't know what I'm missing. There's a lot of stuff in this game I can't figure out.
Copy is the only thing that gets me through the day. I'd be lost without it.
Hey, wait. Sorry I couldn't help, I tried. Too much stuff to try and figure out what is what. So that's done. Can't do that now. All this not right now. See what happened activities. Well, actually, it's, you know, it's getting kind of late.
My brother worked.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for this. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll be doing more of this next time. But yeah, I've been doing this a while, and I really gotta find out how to make it not lag as much because I don't have the best computer. But anyway, see ya.